So guys, there are a lot of videos on the online, but everyone does it on one way. Please be careful when you do this, and then it matches exactly to your requirement. So guys, look at this. Now I need to fix this corner here. Okay, so then I go to the connections. I pick up this connection here, and then okay, where do I need to fix it? So this grate, this plane, and then also and this marker. Can you see this? Plane marker one? Yeah. Otherwise you can straight away pick it from what you can see. The marker one. And you can straight away pick this marker. And that is what an advantage. When you start making more and more number of models, you are more comfortable. Just you know which one I need to fix it on. Straight away I go to the marker and fix it. Okay? So just click here. Joint must be two different bodies. Okay.
We have to fix both ends?
No, one
Just
joint.
one end.
So this is plane and this is ground. Okay? This is your plane, this is your ground. And then pick up this one. The plane to the ground you are fixing in z-axis. This is rotating only in z-axis. On the other plane you have to just totally arrest it. So now it is good to go. Now we can do this simulation. So let us set. So you can see now it is coming up.
Is that 15?
Yeah, it is 15 degrees. See, not necessarily with the 15 degrees, with the zero friction. The moment you start sliding a little bit, it will start.
Is this zero friction?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because we need to define what is your friction now and then see what is your acceleration in x direction. And that is what this solution you have.
yeah.
And then also inclination of angle of inclination where it starts sliding. Okay, this is verified, done. Have you got this point now? So go to front here. Now the question comes in here. Now what we did do, so far we have tinted our our plate and also the plane. Now we are trying to do all together in a group at 1 by 0.5 degrees or 1 degrees or 2 degrees, whatever you want to rotate. For that we need to make a group. Okay, so to making a group is going to be a little bit more lengthy process. So that is what he is talking about. We find the model here. Okay, we display the joints modify dialog box by right clicking on the rotational translation joint and then select modify. In the lower corner of the modify dialog box, select friction tool. So now, so look at this guys. What he is talking about, without the friction we have tested. Now I need to add friction. Where do I add friction? Go open up your model. So can you see this joint 1 and joint 2? Which is the joint is transitional? The joint 1 is transitional. Right button click. Then modify. Can you see this window? This window pops up now. On this window, you can see there is a kinetic friction, the frictional coefficient. But there are a lot of information, guys. There are plenty of functions on this software. Just be slow in the beginning. Then once you get familiarity, then you can speed up. But you will be more familiar with this. And then very, very handy software, and then also very useful software for this dynamics. So then you click this joint friction. So model 2 friction, that is not changed. And then point 2, static, look at this. What is that point? 3, right? Point 3, static friction. What is dynamic friction is?
Oh yeah, it's like what different.
2.5?
0.25.
Yeah. That's fine. Cool. Okay. Good. Oh, but
And also look look at this, we are not interested in bending moment of this one and torsional moment of this one. There's a preload, input forces of the friction is preloaded, that means you are already at some certain inclination, and then relation to the force is clearly defined. That is what it's about. So then say okay. Say this is okay. Now he is going to ask you to simulate this, right? 0.3 for coefficient of static friction, 0.25. See, what is that? The 0.3 for static and then 0.25 for dynamic. Huh? The forces
Velocity.
in the input forces friction sections clear that section bending moment and torsional click, because we are not interested in any of these moments. Simulate the model and then create the slides at the ramp. So then right click on the curve strip chart. So now this is okay. So create a simulation. Simulate the model and note this, create the slide of the. Now go to simulate. So you can see this successful, and then just simulate the start simulation.
Yeah, it doesn't really cover the friction. Right.
So why it did not move?
Friction stronger than it can make.
It still is not enough for inclination. That is what it means, right? Only it will start. So that we know that. So what we have got this, and then is going to ask you to create a strip chart. Right click on the curve of the strip chart, which is not created at all. First thing. Curve, straight body, and then so then what I do, I'll plot it. Time is 27.06. Guys, just look at this. I have created a strip chart here. I have created this strip chart and then join. What is it?
Just try it, see what it store. Yeah, change the time to be 1 second. What is it like?
So you need to get this chart.
You can zoom in and out the control.
Can I
very steady hand. We're going for like 10 minutes.
This is the second half of the video. That's all like 20 something. As per his calculations, it's not meant to move unless it's 16.7.
Okay guys, just
As per the calculation.
I'm trying to get this scripture.
Does this thing have like a steady thing on it?
We will find out this when we finish up this final one. Definitely we are going to get back to this.
No, this
So
doesn't
this
steady
1.0 by something.
Oh, it does.
I think it like auto does it. Like that was your.
It has not created anything. Look at this. If I
I know
go
what the button. That looks like this.
Can I click it?
click this one,
Oh, just takes a minute.
it has not created anything. I just let it go now at this moment. So then I need to show you this once we group this one together and then we get some more charts. So then coming back to this next step here. So refining the model,
Yeah.
again changing the ramp's rotation angle 20 degrees. So build the menu, group this whole of the new, make group, and this is where you have to be careful with that. See, what do we do? I'm trying to make a group. If you click this right button click and then group and right button click, it's going to pop up on window, but it's not coming up, don't worry. But we have one more tool here, create a new group. So what do we do? And he says that create a group rotated objects, named rotated objects. Create a group rotated underscore objects. So you can see right button click, field info, validate it, you say okay. So you can see that. And then now I need to group the objects. So be careful with this. So we need to go browse, all browse. What all the parts you want to group together, you just need to browse and then group together. And here we have this model 2 on the top level. Definitely I need to make it crate as one of the group. Okay? And then joint, the plane, crate and plane we need to make group. So then please look at this, your tutorial, be careful with that. Otherwise if you can't make a group and it is not going to run properly. And he says that crate, and also under the ground you can see the mark 1, mark 4 and joint. So under the crate, so you can see the select crate and then ground, open up this ground, marker 8 and then also plane, joint 1 and joint 2. Plane markers. So then what you do, crate and then hold your control and the ground marker and also the plane marker and then joint 1. Okay, so then apply. are coming in. Under the group, we should know
Yeah.
Take it.
no entry, this is not created.
Study handbook.
Go back to this. Just create it. Say, okay. So you can see this joint and then create with all the marker it has created. A group. After the group is done, what we do, we try to simulate by rotating this all of this mechanisms by 5 degrees or 2 degrees. In the text box, right, relocate the enter rename this group, that's fine. Rotate it and then object. Okay, now you got to rotate this one. Please be aware, this is one of the rotation tool, we pick it up, right button click, and this is what the tool you got to pick it up. Display the precision move dialog box. So this dialog box contains the marker. First thing, select this marker. See, you can say this group and browse. So you can guess it's a group and browse here. You can see rotated object, straight away select all of them. Say here, I don't have this rotated object because it has disappeared. So then I go with this one, select this model, group 1. I select this group 1 and then save it. And then related to the model or what, just you need to refer back, related to the model and then save it. And C1 is going to ask you enter once.
If your arm's getting tired, you can give it to Sam.
My eyes get tired, just more like it's unsteady.
To group,
Because it's zoomed
and
in.
then also
Yeah.
from group
So you can
is
see any, you can check.
group 1.
You can see like the slice movements.
This is not 30 degrees. This is where you can say 0.5 degrees. Okay. So it is asking you go enter 1, 2, 2, 24 values 3. So then this markers which is not correct, so I will just delete this group. I create one more new group. Group name, rotated. Right button click all, browse. Okay guys, click this model, double click and definitely create, and then we need this double click ground, create, and then also plane. Control plane.
here before?
Wednesday or
No, that's not correct.
No, you were there as well.
wasn't it?
Yesterday.
I didn't mean it.
Should be right.
It should be alright, but then I still screw up. So yeah.
No, no,
I know, I was here last week.
It's like,
Oh, gee.
the whole thing.
Wow,
don't
buddy.
know.
Wow.
Cause like, what screws up is the fucking group shit.
Yeah, I just kinda-
on the school computer, I couldn't do it.
You don't.
Don't go home and download on my computer.
And if you can't download it, you gotta come back.
Go back in.
No building has.
Just download on the internet.
No building has.
What I was thinking to do is come in on Monday with my laptop.
Don't try.
I don't know.
15 minutes less.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
The rest should be pretty straightforward.
Because when you
I
pick
don't
up this
understand what
one,
you're trying to do right now. You're still trying to group
this
this.
is what you got.
When you make it into a group, you know. When you make it into a group, it decides to not do that.
Right.
Like, it's just been fun with PDF, so it seems alright.
Just decides to go into fuck you.
And, on the video, it shows how the
See, girl.
template is, how this template works. So we have that to look at as well.
They rotated,
Mm-hmm.
joint one.
You know this place?
So what did he get here?
Typical work life.
Oh yeah, I don't like that term.
What term would you put that in?
Put up this one, he blocked it.
Generic
All
work
the
life.
things he just protected.
The rules.
Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here.
Now you go back to group.
The stairs.
Nah, man, not happening.
Rows. Rotate.
What about
Maybe because the translate.
I don't know, whitewash.
Next to the rotation function is.
Vanilla.
10 out of 10.
Next to
Huh?
Down.
You wanna bounce?
left one.
Left one more. Translate. Change that to
Vanilla.
0.
Vanilla. No, it can't be vanilla. It's gotta be something else. Vanilla
Green
means
vanilla.
plain.
See, but this is going to come in. Because this
Yeah,
is
that's
not coming.
falling down.
See, the moment it comes in, pages, C1, C2, we are not interested in C1, C2 access.
Ah, I just want to go.
That is why they rotate somewhere else.
He's like thinking.
So, when we make
So I
this
stop it?
group, that is what we gotta be making very carefully.
Give it something.
Uh,
No, no, wait a second.
Stop it.
Wait.
Stop it.
so this is where you have
Follow
some.
me.
See, joint one, mark 4 and mark 1, not the ground period. So delete this.
Okay, I'm done.
So make a group. Rotate it. So all previous one just find it. Okay, right button click here. On drop. Great. So if you are set great, no problem. Great. Mark 1, mark 4, join. Join 4, join 4. Mark 1. Mark 1, mark 4, this one, right, join 1.
Oh, wow. Really?
Who's in that?
For the first part of this video.
Now we have this here,
Zip it up.
so go back to this one,
Zip it up, please.
and then group. Rows, group, rows, rotated.
You still can't carry yourself out of school. No. I think someone told you something when you were like saying, oh, stuck in silver, you were really old. They said something about he's like you've changed.
Yeah, that was T. I'm like, no, I'm still the same shit I was. Same shit, come.
Does he like you've
So you
changed?
want
a lot,
to say-
right?
Give up, he's lost motivation now.
No, he's changed as in like he's cocky now because he's
I won't be cocky to you about it, that's why.
he's talking down to Silvers.
I'm only talking down to you.
Remember you've been bronze.
He's just trolling.
3 years.
3 years bronze.
I only
What
tried
you,
to
what you brought back, are you?
No, I haven't been bronze. I never said if I played one season, this game in season 1, right? This nigga I was like 14 and 1. If I kept playing, I would have been
We don't have that, because we have made a marker
but I didn't
complete.
play her. So it doesn't matter.
And this is what, there's a tutorial, the crate, full crate, you need to select. On the ground, it is a marker 1 and mark 4, then
That was the one that
that's
went
all.
AP as well.
But
That's what I forget.
so anything else,
And they came into the middle.
gravity, plate, on
Yeah, I was the first person to play AP Talia.
because it is
Playing
joint
North
crate, I
Fishes in
need
the
this,
middle. And everyone plays AP Talia.
Can I go back to my match histories from season 1? Can I see my season 1?
And then I was the first person to play
So do
AD
you know what
tall,
the C1, 2, 3
before it was in the middle.
ABC is,
AP
look at
numbers
this,
everything.
axis about, rotating about A, B, C.
So,
C1, C2, it is, if you're rotating C1 clockwise, C2 counterclockwise, so then A1 clockwise, and then C3 will be counterclockwise, clockwise. That is what it is. C1, C2, C3. See, about three axes, you can see this clockwise, counterclockwise, C1, A1, and then C2, A2, and then C3, A3.
so
But
if
that
we were
is not,
to give it actual numbers.
no, we
actually-
should not be, because we pick up this whole rotated.
Yeah.
What we are interested in, all look at this. We might have to select one more feature. See, look at this, we are trying to rotate only this full of assembly.
Yeah.
So then, we don't have to rotate this way, that way. So, successfully, I have written, not a single problem in the other class, just it runs very well. So now it is coming up something which is here. So what else I can create? Box marker and two. Okay, so that is fine. Let us say create. And then plane.
There's no sign in.
There's no sign in shit for this one. You'd know if she left out.
And then create. Let me see this. We need to create a plane.
That's what I do is
Yeah. I got a message though.
Because then that thing.
It was meant to be done yesterday.
So what we talked about here.
No, it's true. Like,
Due to the end of the year.
but I just wanted you to do this thing.
So
I don't think you said that you can do it. I haven't looked now.
Yeah, I was like, I'll do it now.
Instead of open for the rest of the year.
Okay, we have 15 seconds, and then this reaches half
Can you see
an hour,
now?
and we're out.
How did you fix that? Oh,
Oh
you unlocked
no.
it.
Apparently that's the thing.
no, but the moment